Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to mention something related to contracts that people usually overlook, and that's the issue of updating contracts. Many people are now becoming aware of the need to document their contracts, to sign and ensure both parties agree fully to avoid troubles. But some contracts are long term and people don't pay attention to the fact that these contracts need to be updated. I'm going to give you 4 reasons why you should update your contract. Number one is that laws change. In most contracts, in fact, in all contracts, you should see the law that guides the contract. In some contracts, you will see different parts of it are guided by different laws. So it means that these laws give rise to the clauses that you people have agreed upon. Most times, you will also turn on the news and see that the president has signed a new law. Sometimes the new law can cancel the old law, which you wrote your contract on. Sometimes it can replace some things, sometimes it overrides it. New laws often have different kinds of effects on old laws. Therefore, it means that there can be some changes in your contract that need to happen based on this new law. And that's one reason why you should update. Sometimes what you will see is that the contract already provides that if there's a new law, we need to come back to the negotiating table to talk about how it will affect us. Some other contracts will just say, we are subject to this law and any amendments. That is, whatever amends or replace this law, we will just continue to follow it without having to do any other thing. So you just need to know what the new law is going to mean to you and it's going to mean to your business arrangements. And most times it might mean that you need to do an update. The second reason why you should consider updating your contracts is that your business is growing. Most of the time we have growth or changes which might be positive or negative in our business. Sometimes you are a business that can say, we will give you goods, you can pay in 60 days, you can pay in 90 days. But sometimes your business does not tolerate this any longer and things are changing very fast. You cannot afford this, but you already have that template that you keep giving everybody. And it's when everybody has now owed you, you realize that you were the one that allowed them to owe you. You don't realize that as your business is growing or changes are being made, that those changes should affect the terms and conditions with which you will deal with others. The third thing is that contracts expire. Most contracts are not indefinite. There will be a date of expiry there. The more dangerous thing is that there will also be a clause that says after the expiry date, nobody owes anybody anything, or this is what's going to happen, or that is going to happen, which is something you might not pay attention to, or you might not even realize what the consequences are until it has happened. So your contracts have an expiry date. Ideally, you should even have a place where you can check all the contracts you have as an organization when they expire so that you do what you need to do. If some are not working out, you can go and try and renegotiate, you can terminate, you can cancel, not like you have contracts that should have expired 5 years ago and you are still doing work at your own risk. The final reason why we think you should update is related to the last one. There are misunderstandings. If things start to happen between you and your business partners that you do not really like, you might find out that you have not fully covered for that situation in the contract that you gave them. And so they are doing that kind of thing. And even though you don't like it, you cannot say they have violated or breached your contract. What you need to do is to update all your terms, your policies, and people often do this, but they forget that some of these policies also have contracts attached to them, and that contract is what the other party signed. Sometimes they don't even know your internal policies. So as you are making changes based on things that you are seeing and you are deciding things you no longer want to tolerate or things that you don't want to accept any longer, you need to pay attention to the fact that some of those things happen because your contracts allow them to happen. So if you want them to stop, you need to update the contracts that you are giving people to sign. I hope you have learned one or two things from this video. Please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.